On any given day, my social media feed will be swamped with so many news about things happening in this country and all around the world. May balita tungkol sa patayan sa kalye, may balita tungkol sa drug buy-bust operations sa isang syudad. There's news about all kinds of investigations in the Senate. There's news about a disease outbreak somewhere, and if we don't watch out, the disease might spread to other areas. Then there's this looming confrontation in the US between extreme rightists and extreme leftists. There's rioting in Venezuela due to the country's economic collapse. The damaged nuclear reactor in Fukushima continuing to release radioactive water into the Pacific Ocean. And plastic waste covering an area the size of Texas continues to float in the middle of the Pacific Ocean as well. Minsan nalulula na ako sa lahat ng mga balitang to. I'm overwhelmed with all that information that I don't want to read the news anymore. It is so easy to lose hope whenever we read news about, everything wrong that's happening around the world. You wish these things could just be ignored, and by doing so, they will just go away. But there is no assurance that none of the threatening situations that we find around the world will find their way to Philippine shores. There is no assurance that they will not reach even your doorstep. There's the ever-present threat of, thieves breaking and entering your home, or of a life-threatening situation or a life-threatening illness to invade your peaceful existence, or financial ruin to shatter all your well-laid plans, all your hopes and dreams destroyed right before your eyes. When these things happen, where can you find solace? Where can you find peace? The peace that we seek is offered by Jesus alone. In the Gospel according to John, Jesus said, "I have said these things to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but take heart, I have overcome the world." Very often we treat God as somebody who is so far away, who cannot be bothered by the petty affairs of human beings. Sometimes we think our concerns may be too small. We're tempted to think that God may not give attention to them. God is probably too busy with the big things, you might think. My friend, nothing is farther from the truth. He is concerned about the smallest details of your life. Now, this doesn't mean, however, that in this life, we're exempted from trials and tribulations in the world. Notice that in the passage, Jesus did not say tribulation will no longer happen. They will. Jesus, in fact, told his disciples that tribulation will happen for certain. This tells us that our hopes are not to be placed on the wish that we be spared from troubles and tribulation. No, our hopes grow out of the truth that even in the midst of troubles and tribulations, Jesus has already overcome the world. This means there's a new world that will soon emerge from the old, where there will no longer be troubles and tribulations, and that we will be part of that world. And in the meantime, while we're still living in this world, we are assured that God is right there with us, and He will take care of us. So do not be overly worried about what's happening around the world. Do not be too alarmed about the bad things that are happening around you. And even when something unfortunate happens to you, you do not have to feel hopeless. There is hope. The Lord Jesus has overcome the world, and He is capable of turning your situation around. Just cling to His mercy and goodness, and you will experience peace. As you learn to see beyond the troubles in this world, as you look forward to the new world that awaits us, and as you come to believe in your heart that Jesus has truly overcome this present world, always keep in mind, faith matters too.